last time we left off in the hinterlands with Solus. So from there we are going to actually head back to Skyhold. Now we've got a few things to do there. We've got to find... We found Crestwood. We have to judge a prisoner though. So we also have to go back to the war room and that. Now our people are ready. So after that we'll go to Crestwood, meet Hawk's warden ally. Then how is your guys' day going? I guess night actually. I know I'm about half an hour later than what I usually am when I start streaming. And that I was playing on my on my Elven rogue. I'm actually just at the same level that we are on here. Same spot I'm in Skyhold, and that we're... So I'm working on that as well. That it's going really good, actually. I just finished In Your Heart Shall Burn on there. Now, one thing I do recommend with In Your Heart Shall Burn, or really any of the main tough missions you do on here, and that is let the music guide you in that. Now, some people, that may sound a bit odd, but that if you let the music work for you, you'll find that it's you'll find you have a smoother path with fighting, and you'll find that your, what's the word I'm looking for? Umph to do it is a lot higher. Oh yeah, that's right, we got the Arcanist.
Hello? Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Just figure out what you need.
What I need is that. Well, then we're just setting up everything that we need.
You're the magical advisor? Breach looks pretty. I've made adjustments. Sure is pretty.
Craft weapons. To do that, we are going to need to go get materials. Everything is synchronized well. So let us go judge the prisoner that we have. And that it is the Templar that we had in Theronfall Redoubt. I believe I showed you Segra last one. That he's a jerk after you basically rescue him and get upgraded. He's just a... If I had the chance, actually, on my rogue, I left him to die.
Meant to show influence. It is where the Inquisition will sit in. The justice has many to... Is
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord's Seeker at Theronfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
I hope the Knight Captain is lucid enough to understand what he's done.
I only did as I was told.
Knowingly or not, you condemned your brothers and sisters to death.
You would have done the same if you hadn't abandoned the Order. I served faithfully. It went red after what the Lord Seeker told me to do.
You tried to deny the Inquisition. Now you'll aid it. Assign the Captain to a patrol and have him lead us to the Lord Seeker's Red Templars.
Yes, thank you. I can serve.
Now you may sit there, you may wonder, oh, check out the quarters we get. Looks amazing. You may question some of my judgments on here and that, but a lot of them I do because I'd rather see a lot less bloodshed. I already kill enough people out on the battlefield as it is. But you will find that certain ones I will kill.
They have certainly spared no expense.
We will go get specializations for the Inquisitor. I believe we have 3 Wisp Essence. Actually, I think I might have sold them. Actually, no, I don't think I did. Inventory. Nope, I still have it. I forget if I have power on this one. I do, I just don't have enough.
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes, and it is not good.
So we need this.
At your service. Let us begin.
All right.
For the hack rider.
Let's see what we have.
So we need to go get power. We can do that in Crestwood. Hey, you wanna see how crazy I am? We only need one, I believe it's...
Hello? I am your trainer. I know how not to die. Follow...
Nope, that wasn't the one. This is the one we need right here.
Hold and declare. I am your command. how to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
There it is. That's what we need. So we'll go buy the ring velvet from, or not ring velvet, sorry. That isn't the right one. There we go. We'll go buy the lazarite from the Black Emporium. Then we have to go get 2 more wisp essence, but to do that we have to get power. Crestwood is where we go on Blackwall. Vivian. What is the word that I'm looking for? So here in Crestwood, we are going to go find Hawksward and Friend Stroud. We are also going to take control of Chire Bronach. It is one of the strongholds here that we can actually take as our own. Hooray for fighting! We will also go. We have to close a specific rift. It'll show you here right away. You'll find it pretty hilarious where it is.
Good to see you. We've got trouble ahead. If you're on edge, I should... Or increase my hazard. Oh. Crestwood was the... It's not the... You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck. And please be safe.
Shall we?
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake. Yes,
Preferably without drowning. That reminds me, Blackwall has a lot of so for any of my characters that I don't normally play with and that I put their ability, their special ability on that I'll show you here in the tactics here. That one I can actually change. So I always put them on enabled abilities are used when appropriate. Now you can set some of them to preferred abilities that are used more frequently and are favored over enabled abilities when both. Or you could just disable them. And that just means they're never used by the AI. I set mine to enabled unless it is on my character only. So here on mine, under right here on the mark of the rift, you'll see that it shows an X, which means that it is only used when I use it. Welcome.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads are...
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing.
They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. Is that all the aid we can offer these people? If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many. Farewell. Sir, we can't help the village. Our orders are clear. We can't
That, if you want to talk to that
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader.
young lady here, it's right here.
Warden saved me from those corpses. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
I can understand how some...
With all that's happened,
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Then I wish...
You just had to open the battle. Let us go. To get to the lake, the rift in the lake, we have to go talk with the mayor of Crestwood. Trust me, he's more evil than what you think.
Ready when you are. Thanks for your help. I feel we've seen the end of these creatures.
I enjoy my team. So you come up here, mayor's house. He's pretty rude.
Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood, are you here to stop the undead?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the faith. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the...
I saw a dam.
Drain it. You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Trust me, I fought worse than bandits and the undead.
Then... But, Inquisitor?
Until...
You see her here again.
when our paths cross, I'll be wearing the armor of a warden.
You do have a chance to... You can try and recruit her to the Inquisition, I believe with Varric. But it doesn't go over so well. She's still adamant about the wardens and that, which I actually understand. I mean, who wouldn't want to join the great... Hey, wardens. I mean, if I was an Inquisitor, I'd probably join them. But there is there's Chire Bernac.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
So I tell them to hold position.
Taking it wouldn't be easy.
What's that?
Oh. Yeah, they're standing in one spot still.
Reinforcements.
Careful of these rogues in that they're pretty sneaky. Out of battle, let's... Supplies. Here comes the fun part. Whenever you come here and you have it, hey, don't use Mark of the Rift yet.
I think that's all of them.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty. The Inquisition could make good use.
There we go. We now have a keep. Whenever you get to the tougher guy at the top, the chief there, if you get Mark of the Rift, leave it. Now wait till you get to him to use it in that. That'll take down a lot of his health. and make it a lot easier for you to kill him. If this would load up. There we go. There, you can change your party now. I have a lot of party members.
Another stronghold for the Inquisition. What now?
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
That gave us enough power.
Here,
It's nice.
The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
So yeah, we go through the door there. Go through here, down the path here. The glow over there, that's the rift. Pardon me. If you want, you can come climb down the ladder here. Now that's just the way to the back of the keep, and that I'll show you. There's something down there too that I can show you. But first we will go to the dam.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
She took the words right out of my mouth. So yeah, you'll come up to a bar. That, I'll be honest, it's a weird place for a bar. And then there, that is where the dam controls are. Trust me, you'll find a couple in here too.
What in... Charming. The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guns?
There weren't any when we got here. We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village. Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. I knew. You find something.
She's escaped. You hate spiders. Well, you can find someone that.
That sounds like it worked. Let's take a look.
I have to admit though, this place is hardly romantic. But if you come take a look, can't really see it from there. Then if you look at it though, you'll notice that it's heading down. Be careful and don't do what I do. But down here you can find money. And by money I mean like a good deal of it. Obsidian, Embrium. Can't really go past her, and that is a bad that I want to go jump in the water. I always do it once in a little while. And that it's fun. But yeah, so this you can find money down here. It's pretty much it. Like find crafting materials like Embrium. But easily to get back up. You don't go up there. You run up along the path here. And then if you look into the Fade Rift after you disrupt it, you can see the Fade. And there you go. So from there, we could head back to Chire Branch. We'll actually go to the village of Crestwood. Go speak with the mayor again. It's pretty much a level of you got lucky that I was able to drain it.
May I help you?
You said the dam controls the light. Someone's fixed them.
Who could have? It must have been Robert, our wheelwright. He kept busy mending things after the flood. He vanished a month later. We found his body in the spring, hanging from a pole. Please, I can think. Yes, Inquisitor? We only want... They perished with the dark spawn. And now...
So, yeah. You actually learn that it's a bit of a lie at some point. I forget when. But, basic short story in that, yeah, Robert kept them intact. And that I have a good essence and a good thought that the mayor killed him, though. Made it look like a suicide. The sad part about it is I can't prove it.
So this is old Crestwood.
The light. The handkerchief.
Here's Mayor's old house.
Order was restored to Ferelden. To see such chaos even here.
A letter from Crestwood Mayor. Done but legible.
Give you a little backstory into Crestwood and that. So, as the mayor said, Crestwood was...
You there! Silence. Let the... No, I was not addressed. I don't know how you understand. I am called to hide. I will not be denied. Excellent.
I've heard...
Keep...
We're going down into the caves anyway, so we'll go destroy it. So Crestwood was touched by the blight. And then nobody wanted to leave there.
Where does this lead?
Nobody wanted to leave Crestwood in that. Or Old Crestwood, I suppose. And then it's said that the Darkspawn flooded the city of Old Crestwood, but I can assure you that is not true. For very huge starters, do not do what I do. Or do if you'd like, but try to do it safely.
Come on, let's find that fade code.
A path. Did the villagers use this place for anything?
But go down some more, down a lot more. You'll notice I don't really bother with lighting anything. It's a chest over there if you want to take it. Like I said, don't do what I do. So you'll come to notice we're in Deep Roads. Now you don't come down along this way, and that this is where you'll, if you go around and don't take the way that I took, this is where you'll come down.
This area is more storied than I thought.
Now you'll come down along here, you'll fight the Rage Demon, as they call it. You'll need a rogue to open that. Sadly, I don't have one with me. But you'll come over here. Through here. Here you've got 2 doors. Take that supply crate. First one is Fade Rift here.
sods.
And there you go.
Yeah. That should stop any more corpses from strolling about.
Let's tell the man.
For that, you walk out here. They will ask you if you know where you're going. I find it hilarious. You'll say you feel a bit of a breeze or a draft.
Where we're going.
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
So your way out is through that door there. There is one other thing that you might want to activate while you're down here in that, so come over here, activate that. The veil is stronger here now. Over here. So yeah, you go through this door here. Levels out, you feel a draft. You come through here. Up here. And there you go. Loading. So now we're in a bit more of another level of the cave. But this one you don't have to go through a loading screen to get out of. So there's the entrance there. Climb up the ladder. That. You have to pull the switch to open the door. Careful when you come out of this cave here. You will have a fade rift. I have enough. Come out to a nice sunny crestwood. So again, when you disrupt it, if you take a look through, you can actually see the fade and all its ugliness. It. Go back to Crestwood, you'll come to find that the mayor is missing. And so he should be for what he did.
Well met, sir.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
Come here, read the note. Letter of confession. Inquisitor, it was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did, in secret, the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd been Blight hate sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry, Mayor Gregory Dedrick.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
The mayor's racked with guilt. If he hadn't confessed, I doubt we'd have found out.
I would have found out one way or another. But we now have plenty of power to go get what we need. I believe we can go find Wisp, because we need Wisp Essence. I believe we can find it in the hinterlands too. But I would have to look to be sure. But since we're here now, we'll go find Stroud. Deadman's Pass. Watch out for the wolves. They don't really attack you all that much, but who am I getting to do? They'll try to follow you, but realize you get too far away and so that's the cave right up there. I have to go back a little bit here. back and up here. Happily, I have them all here.
Decent place to camp.
There we go. Yeah, while doing that, watch out for the Dreflos, sir. Not particularly the best when you attack them. Just put it as they don't like it. It's the only struggle with lightning, but what are you gonna do? What to do? Let's see. When we go back to Skyhold and that too, after we get the Wisp Essence, because we will have to go do that. Lazare, we'll go back, we'll go make the Spirit Hilt Blade, we'll go do everything we need.
I just got here my contact with the Warden. They were likely hunting my friend. Glad they might. It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is
Todd. My name is Todd, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Help me add all this up.
Most of the wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells, and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Like...
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
You said all the wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. It must be how he created this false calling.
So the wardens think they're dying and have stopped...
It is...
Let's go.
So, we are actually going back to Skyhold now. So before we actually go down there to the western approach, because we do have it unlocked, we are... Pardon me. It has been a long day. We are going to head to somewhere marsh, I think it is. We have to go find soldiers missing somewhere. Oh wait, I was going to search that up. Let's go talk with Josephine.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction. It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby. The Templars came far to fight for us. They need to feel secure here. After that battle with Corypheus simply cut me. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people fell to ash. I can't permit bad memories to influence the job we must do. A proper example to set for those still alive. Before I return to my duties, I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention. And I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise. I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour. I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Be honest, a marble bath right now sounds wonderful. That's the one that we need to be able to buy it. So we won't bother.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Take that. Okay, we are going to...
Inquisitor.
Let's see what we have. How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
There's that. We'll go to the fallow mire. Now, so this rift here, actually, we can now go attack. Yay. Yeah. So we're at a level now to actually go destroy this fade rift over here. There we go. So, from here, there's Ventori. To be killed with Dorian. Ventori to be killed with Dorian, and... I found this on my other one. We're going to go do that one. The two that were over there.
It's just what I heard. Would that I could. It's good to have.
Blackwell only. I do have a tactician's renewal on me. I was looking on for that for my other one, on my rogue, and couldn't find it. And that completely forgot about it on this one. Smooth, right? So. Just trying to figure out which one gives me Wisp. Because I can loot them from random rifts. Or I can go to the Falamar and just complete the actual... defeat the actual, Wisp ones. Connect. I feel so bad. Not really bad. Kinda, yeah. I don't feel bad for him. I have no idea what they were still fighting there. It was just plain air. Go up this wonderful path here. Then we'll come out to a house. There it is. Ah, fuck you. I think that's pretty much it for... No, I lied. There's still 2 more somewhere over here. Okay. Let us go to the Feldemire and deal with 2 wisp essence. Get the 2 wisp essence we need. We need to deal with actual wisps. I have to defeat 3 pure wisps in the Feldemire at Old Thoroughfare, the Weeping Spires, and Granite Point. I don't actually have to do it. I will just go to Old Thoroughfare and the Weeping Spires. While we're there, we will find our missing people.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a boat?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I've survived demons. I think I can handle myself against some southern barbarians.
Yeah, you'd think. But they're a brawny bunch. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through. But you're probably really good at fighting undead after Crestwood, right?
It doesn't matter.
So that's what we'll do. We will go... Well... We won't do the Fade Rifts here. We are going to find the Wisp Essence. And we will get our missing patrols back. So, actually down here is where we find our first one. Let me just figure out where I am.
Can't be all of them. There must...
Okay, I have an idea of where I am.
More further in.
When you come through here, try to come through here at a higher level, And try not to touch the water. There we go. So throughout this area we should find West Basin. So we came from that direction. We came from some direction around here. So, yeah, like I said, try not to touch the water. So your first West Basins will be around here with your, Avar. Or the bear. This is the bear. Which actually? Or no, that's a Nug skin, I think. So there's my first wisp. Or fight, I have no idea what that was. Again, careful not to touch the water, and that is how you summon undead. So if you want to keep fighting undead, just go running through the water like you don't care. There are some points where you'll have to run through the water, but if you really want to, try and keep running through it at a minimum. Make sure you get your team to stay where they are too. Right here. So this little skinny thing here is where you want to go across. Right here. Now you can do the beacons here.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Watch out! Out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here you have a fast travel point now. So from here, your next point is to actually go across here. Now you'll want to work on finding them. So here you've lit one. So 1, 2, 3 more before you get to the Avar outpost. So for the next one, we actually don't want to head this way. That is heading back. I'm going to drop that. You want to go this way here. Now, when you come through here, be careful. You'll come up to an Avar person. At one point. Now, the reason I say be careful is because some of these you can step in the water by accident. But here is your next outpost. Or your next beacon, at least. If you can, try and trap them. There you go, there's your second one. Same thing. You're going to want to follow the path here. This is where your first camp is. Next, so you go across the path here, find your first camp. Down over here, you will find that if you keep moving on, and there you'll find a little something else. So, come down here. Do not attack them. They are friendly until you attack.
Decent enough place to camp, I suppose.
But, so yeah, so there's your camp. You notice that I jumped onto the cart first. Before you light the beacons, try to avoid the water.
Or the Inquisition soldiers.
Okay, so here's your first Fade Rift. Here's the thing, it is closed right now, but it is not sealed.
I'm curious, Cassandra. Why were you not at the conquest?
Liliana and I were delayed returning from Kirkwall.
A rather fortunate delay, it turns out.
I'm not so certain. If we had only...
You must not blame yourself, dear. You have done all you could, and more.
So, you're Herald of... My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
I thought the Avar wanted...
Our chieftain... Right. Now don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell.
Watch them.
You'll be able to recruit him to the Inquisition, just not right away. So, the way you'd want to go is that way. But first, we are going to head this way. Be honest, they sound hilarious when they want to attack. Come through these stone... I call them gates, basically, because that's what they look like. But come running through them. Blue vitriol. Blue vitriol. Come through the stone area right here, too. And this is where you'll find your second wisp. Here, you find them fighting a bear. And there's their third wisp essence. After we finish up in here, and then we'll go get the lazarite. But here you get a nice... Now from here and that, all you need to do is get over to here. And that's so technically you can run through the water if you want. Which is what I will be doing. I have enough. Have healing potions, I can do it. That just takes one, it's easy.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out. Look. Signs of a plague.
A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent healer. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
So as you can see, I'm still disturbing the water and that. I don't recommend doing this, but... That if you have enough time, you're able to run all the way. Then keep out of their sights. Now, for those with bows and arrows, and that you can do it.
Oh, quite a smell.
There we go. This is where you would find the last... This area is where you would find the last one. So, energize. Still have enough. Yes, come up here. So that is the fourth one. We'll go back and we are going to grab the third one. Still have enough if they die. Now we have enough potions and that if they die, and that's the first, I'll actually bring them all to me. Shouldn't, but if they do, it's okay. I have enough power on my own to take out a lot of them. So right here, this is where you want to be careful now. You have to... This is where you'll disturb the water a lot. Yes, ha ha ha, it is I. That is my name, do not wear it out.
path free of corpses back to the shore.
The fewer of these creatures, the better.
There you go. Now when you do that around here, you don't have to... When you go through the water in here, you won't have to worry about corpses. So, we do have a quest over here to find Widris and the den. We are actually going to go back to this here camp.
Dispatch for you.
Thank you. I want finish all. And now we can go back to the beacon there. So from here, we're going to head down this way here. So this path right in front of me. Coming through here, and then you will see more undead. A lot more. Do not stop and fight them. I do not recommend you do that. I recommend that you continue moving. Now, if you didn't light all the beacons, now you wouldn't have to worry about it. You'd have to worry about as much more, but
they're endless. Run for the castle.
but just run. Do not. So pretty simple. Now you come up here. You can loot that. And then I'll come back here with a rogue after I finish up here. But we come, open that. Forget if this doesn't become a fast travel spot, which sucks. But it's okay. We will go back to the beacon there. Where's my change party option? It is right here.
Visitor, have something for you.
So, same thing. Go back to the beacon. You'll be lucky if you only have to come here once. If you choose to come back here again, you can. I try to stick to just once. Seeing that gloomy sky is pretty annoying. So through here you will have to run through the undead again. But same thing. Don't stop, just go. I leave a little trap for them again. We'll run up here again. We'll have to open the gate again because we left.
So you are 78th in line to the Navaran throne, Cassandra. That is rather far off. And so, many enjoy the idle life afforded by the most distant of titles. You could have been provided with every luxury if you'd remained in that life.
I am ill-suited to finery, Vivian. Besides, I can accomplish more as I am now.
You pursued duty and responsibility, a path that took you next to the Sunburst throne. Well played.
I try to do the Maker's work. Where I stand while doing so is unimportant.
You must admit, it does help.
So that really bites it. I need that specific perk. But I suppose it makes sense. Don't fight them, just let them sit there and not enjoy their victory.
Herald of Andraste, face me! I am the Hand of Korth himself!
There we go. Killed him. Loot that. Loot that. Here you'll find the missing patrol now. Open that.
Herald of Andraste.
I've dealt with the Avar. Is everyone alright?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
So, let's go back to Skyhold. You might get a kick out of this judgment. Huh. Sunny Skyhold. We'll sit in judgment, we'll go to the Emporium, we'll come back.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking
The building.
with a
Go.
goat. Movran the Undead. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen. What should we do with him? Where should he go? You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son. And I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your organ with goat blood.
Don't look at...
No foul. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields.
Called it.
The
Gibbet.
remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Oh, I don't know. He could go in that... What's it called? A gibbet?
Gibbet.
Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet
gibbet.
to serve as an example to... someone. Then you'll be released.
Gibbet?
I love judging this prisoner so much. I actually wonder if I could go back and 15, 49. I want to go back. I want to judge him again because I love judging him. He is so awesome. Please. Oh no. That's the autosave I'm looking for. Be honest, it is called a gibbet. If you don't know what a gibbet is, it's a pole that you hang people on, not to prove an example to somebody. It is actually pretty awesome. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm going to sit here laughing again, because I love judging this prisoner. I find it so weird and so funny.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a
goat.
Here
they go part two.
He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go? You answered... Don't look at...
No, do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Oh, I don't know. He could go in that... What's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then probably released.
Gibbet?
I love judging. There's a few prisoners I enjoy judging on here. He is one of them. We are going to summon the War Council because we need... I don't. Okay.
Inquisitor. I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
We are going to the very far back of here again. There was something I forgot to do. And I'll be right back. I need to go grab a Tums. Only part I don't like about this is having to run all the way through again, but that's okay. I do recommend doing this before you go back to Skyholt, that way you don't have to come back and get him. That is, if he is still standing there. Be honest though, if you enjoy running through undead, there's a problem. But you're in luck because there are none here. A gibbet. I didn't think they were likely to hold it there. Don't pull that again. Please, oh please don't do what I do. I am crazy and I've been doing it a long time. But we'll come back up through here. Yeah, there he is up there, I believe. No, he's gone. Terrible. Just terrible. It's okay. If you're not as stupid as I am and go back to Skyhold right away, you can recruit that that Avar that helped you and didn't kill you to the Inquisition. I'm going to go to the Emporium now though and get the Lazarite that I need.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador. Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go, that should have us with 10. Metals, Lazarite, 10. I need... Let's see, what do we have?
I sold her a candle.
Because we need 24 metal, 20 cloth, 12 metal, 6 leather, and 1 masterwork, so... Inventory. We have 6 cloth. We'll get 1 more rough hide for that, and then we'll should be able to make. I can make a fire rune and a frost rune. Oh, and a spirit rune, or 2 of them. These are herbs that I have.
With the severed hand of a first acolyte of Razikiel.
Look at that. We are going to head back to Skyhold to see what we need for... See which one we need for metal on that to make... I think it's Viridium that we need. And that, the staff we're looking to make is electricity, of course. But we can also do fire, and... No, but we're not going to. We're going to do electricity. Again, I think it's Viridium that I need to make the electricity. So first, let me just go do the spirit hilt.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies.
There are spiders everywhere. There
Ugh.
was one right in front of me, but can't quite recall who took them.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Another time.
I need readings on Way of the Enchanter.
Not so standard. That'll guide the dragon right in.
It's okay, we will... We will... go see what we need for metals.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Right there. Stormheart and Viridium. We'll get Stormheart. Oh, and I need 20 cloth, so I'll get some more lamb's wool. Other than that, we're good. Chip it. I don't actually know if they... I don't know if they actually put him in the gibbet. I think they just released him. But I may go look around Skyhold and see if they did. Because that'd be pretty freaking hilarious to see. So we need Stormheart and Lamb's Wool.
Everything is for sale.
Still, except the rejuvenating oils for my personal use. Okay, so we'll get Stormheart. Down, 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 and up, 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 do, 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 do. The heck? I can't have gone past it. Wrong button. Radium, Vargas, Silk Brassard, Ring Velvet, Quillback Leather, Pyrophyte, Phoenix Scales, Paragon's Luster, Obsidian, Lustrous Cotton, Serrate, However Weave, Hala Leather, Gurgut, Webbin, Bloodstone, Summerstone, Silk, Serpentstone, Samite, Lamb's Wool. I'm sure I can get it here. This is where I come to get all my... Wait. Yeah, found at Emporiums. I got a problem. Crafting materials, merchant in the Legion of the Dead camp. Okay, well, I need lamb's wool. Go. Okay, I gotta go do something. Okay, we're going to go back to Crestwood. Because sadly, the only place I can find Stormheart is in the flooded caves. Yes, I want to travel. Now, the other place that I can find it is, Arbor Wilds, Emerald Graves, and the flooded caves in Crestwood, which is where I'm headed right now. And that it's a tier 3 crafting material, so I can't find it at the Emporium's crafting materials yet. Where I should be able to find it, but that's okay. But we can go wander the caves and find it.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Down here, down. That I got rid of the Fade Rift, which means that for the most part, any demons and undead should be gone out of here, so I should be fine. But I am also good to be on my own. So there's Stormheart right there. It's kind of the idea of a gibbet. Looks to be... Nope, that's Passion's Luster. Paragon's Luster. There's Stormheart right there.
Bodies. Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Do wish there was another way to just find this. Stormheart. Stormheart. Need Cassandra for that. Fortunately, that room apparently had none. Fortunately, we might not be able to find the Stormheart right now. Which bites, but it's understandable. Be nice if there was just like a chest full of it sitting somewhere.
The nugs seem to like it down here.
No, that's Paragon's luster again. Okay, that really bites. I have two choices of where I can go. Okay, so sadly the material that I want doesn't actually unlock for me at the Emporium until, I get to level 16. Which sucks. Should have remembered that. Serpent stone. Let me go find that book. Oops, wrong door. I did. Wrong side. There we go. I am crazy. I know I can get tier 3 common medals as, much does Serpent Stone give me? We are going back to the Emporium. I know I'm running around a lot for this stave. But if I can think Serpentstone does 122, I'd have to go look at. I can buy 24 Serpent Stone from here because it's a tier 2 common. Or a tier 1 common, sorry.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small,
but he nips. That should give me enough of it. Because I know that gives me a lot of it. That I'll take Viridium because, yeah, I'll take Viridium. Because it still gives me 105 on a stave. And also gives me electricity. Then when I reach level 16 and that I'll get more Stormheart, or whenever I go to the Emerald Graves, I'll find more Stormheart so I can get more of it. And Viridium is a tier 2, so it'll give me more DPS. And I've been in game for just over 3 hours. Okay, let me just go do this. I need to go buy some blank runes, which I will go do.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young woman.
helps.
You have complete. Now you must choose to come.
There we go. One Skyhold, we don't need to go talk to them anymore. Go up here, traveling. Power. Lambswell. That. Sweet. We came up here because this is where I can get the blank runes. And I will buy a lot.
I might buy the game.
You should. It's a good game. I wasn't the one who bought it, and then my friend got it for me. Then he thought I'd be really interested in it, as to which he was correct. And that, I mean, I got this about 2 years ago.
Do you recommend it?
Yes, I do. And that, it's, if you're into fantasy or really anything to do with, like, just role-playing and that, it's definitely a good one that I do recommend. That it levels out. And then when you look at it with other games, and then you'll find what I mean. This is what I want. Yes. Non-staff only. Rude. Okay, well, Vivienne will take the staff that I have. Where is Varric?
Is it like Monster Hunter?
I've not actually played Monster Hunter, but it'd be along the same lines of it. Sorry, I have not played Monster Hunter in that, so
Oh, I see.
So I'm just quickly reading up on Monster Hunter. It is along the lines of that, but instead of trapping the monsters, you're killing them. And instead of on Monster Hunter and that, from what I read, you're a warrior. Whereas on here, you're a bit of everything in that. You can choose what you want to be. And anything to help. Take that. So now that I've gotten that done, I have refunded all my points. We are going to take those, and we will take those. What did I want to do next? Running through so many different things on here. I wanted to go to the... Okay, let me first... Weapons... That is mine. Frick, I don't have another... Cassandra's weapon was this one, but the one that I just put on her, the Gift of Mountain Father, is stronger and Blackwall, Coal, Varric, Iron Bull. Not there. I'll give him... Give him that one for now. Going back to Undercroft and that so I can actually sell what I have. And then from there we will head to the western approach. Oops. As much as I'd like it. Hey, as much as I'd love to sell that, I actually want to keep it because it is good. I don't need that. Sell those. I have 3 sigils. Okay. I have 1 sigil on there. I need to make armor. One problem, I have no crafting material, so... So stay there, I have blank runestone still, cool. Well, let us go to the western approach. Cassandra, Vivian. And that I take the same members of my team every time. Same ones, there's never one that I don't leave behind. Oh, he left. Oh well. There's never one member of my team that I don't leave behind. I always choose wisely who I take. Take according to what my character can do and what works best within combos. as you will see here.
Visitor, welcome to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Are you worried about me?
Someone has to be. I'll try not to die. For that report to Skyhold. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire...
The flirting, it's so perfect. Okay, let's give Dorian his... So actually, one thing I'm going to quickly show you in that, so you would have noticed with mine, that my resurgence is actually still set with an X in that, so same as the mark with the rift in that, I choose when I want to use those. Whereas somebody's like Dorian who has his, and that I let the AI choose when they want to use it. We are going over to here. Sucks, I really don't like killing dogs, but they attack me. I have to.
Someone will answer for all these deaths.
Stolen supplies? Who in the world would send anything out here?
What happened here? Whoever did this has a lot to answer for. A chantry symbol out here. Odd.
So if you're curious, here's a quarry. Go up along this way, be careful, you don't fall down to the water. All we need is 2 more to go do the Winter Palace. Must feel weird having lightning just shoot out of your hand. Just weird, just no idea where it comes from, and that just... I don't know, it'd feel a bit unnerving. If you know what I mean. So there, Cassandra got hers, so now we have it set. Vivienne gets hers. And it'll be set. And Dorian doesn't have one. And I don't have one. One thing we will do is after we take this, now we're going over to the keep there.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe wardens?
Corypheus has...
They did this to...
Even to Vinter.
Yeah, I went to Clarel, raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. This was a test. Once the rest of the wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One... As to me, while the Elder One rules, you should have seen Clarel agonize. Although I fear history will or across Orlais, now they are bound to my master.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the faith.
I love this.
When I bring him your hand, his gratitude will be... Ah!
sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Eremon's lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking.
So we are going to set up the camp over here. Then over here there is a keep. We will go take at one point, probably not right now. We won't go do it right now. We are going to head back to Skyhold. And we will not be doing Here Lies the Abyss yet. We will be going to Halam Shural. We probably won't do Halam Shural today. Now we will do Halam Shural tomorrow. Now that I've had my oven on for about an hour and a half, I should probably go make food as I have not eaten. And supper. So we will do Halam Shural tomorrow night. Now if you guys enjoyed this, hit the like button down below. Now please hit that subscribe button and that. And if you want to hit notifications every time I post, that please hit the bell next to it. That's so. We will come stand right here, and this is where we will save it. You guys have a good day. We will see you guys next stream.